All right, if you're looking at engineering colleges around Theni, this one's probably on your list. Let's take a closer look at Bharath Niketan Engineering College. Its TNEA code is 5902. We're going to break down exactly what this college brings to the table.
So this college has been around for a while, since 1998. And from day one, they had a very clear mission: bring good quality technical education to the Theni area. So what does that founding idea mean for you as a student who might be joining now? Let's find out.
Okay, first up, let's talk about the college's identity and heritage. You know, the basics, who they are and where they come from. This stuff is super important for any family thinking about admission.
Right, so what kind of college is this? It's a self-financing institution. Now, what that basically means is that it's a private college, but it's affiliated to Anna University in Chennai, so you'll be following their curriculum, their syllabus, and their exam patterns. That's a really key detail. And you know, their founding mission was really specific. The college was started by the Nehru Rural Development Educational Trust, or NRD Trust, and their main goal, to make sure that the rural communities in and around Theni had access to top-notch technical education. That has been their guiding light right from the start.
So how did it all come together? Well, it's a pretty straightforward story. First, the NRD Trust was set up back in 1994 by the late Shri S. V. Ramani Iyer. Then, just 4 years later, in '98, they opened the doors of the engineering college, and just like that, their vision became a reality.
All right, next section: official approvals and accreditations. Look, for any engineering college, this is a big deal. These approvals are, well, they're a non-negotiable checkpoint for parents and students. And here's the good news. The college has active approval from the AICTE, that's the All India Council for Technical Education, for the academic year 2025-26. This is a huge checkmark, okay? It basically confirms that the college meets the national standards required to offer technical degrees. Okay, let's get to the good stuff, the actual engineering programs. What can you study here? Let's dive into their undergraduate courses. So, you've got 8 choices. The college offers 8 different BE and BTech degree programs. That's a pretty solid range of options to pick from. So here they are, all 8 programs. You've got your core branches, right? Things like civil, mechanical, and computer science. But what's interesting is they also have some of the newer, more in-demand specializations, like artificial intelligence and data science, and even agricultural engineering. On screen, you can see the complete list with the official TNEA branch codes and exactly how many seats are approved for each one. Okay, this next part is probably what every parent and student is waiting for: placements and career outcomes. What happens after you graduate? What's the job scene like? Let's talk about it. So the big number you need to know is 72%. That's 72%, and this is the official placement percentage that the college has declared for its most recent batch. And just to be super clear, this isn't some number they've put in a glossy brochure. No, this is the official data they submitted for the TNEA 2025 admissions process. That means it's a verified number you can rely on when you're making your decision. All right, moving on from academics, let's talk about the practical side of things. Campus life, right? Specifically, hostel and transport. Super important stuff. So good news on the hostel front. They have separate permanent hostels for both boys and girls right there on the campus. And another key detail, the mess serves both vegetarian and non-vegetarian food. That's always a big question for students, so yeah, they've got that covered. What about getting to and from the college? Well, for day scholars, they do have a college transport facility. And if you're coming from a bit further out, the nearest railway station is Aundipatty, and it's pretty close, only about 7 kilometers away. Okay, last but definitely not least, let's talk about money, scholarships, and financial aid. Look, we all know an engineering degree is a big investment, so it's really important to know what kind of support is out there. So the college helps students apply for a bunch of government scholarships. You've got your community-based ones like the SC/ST Post-Matric Scholarship and the one for BC/MBC/DNC students. There's also one for the minority community. On top of that, there are the big national AICTE schemes, Pragati, which is for girl students, and Saksham, which is for differently abled students. Now, just so you know, all the information we've shared today has been gathered from the college's own website and from trusted government portals, and it's all current as of the time we put this together. So there you have it. That's Bharath Niketan Engineering College.
a college with a very clear mission and a decent mix of engineering programs. Does it tick the boxes for you? To continue your research, you can explore more engineering colleges at profsam.com, your true source for 12th to engineering decisions.